Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul Cards. And if any part of this reading resonate, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. I would definitely love to hear from you guys. And if you would like to book a reading with me, the information is on the description below. Jumping right into the messages. The first card out we have is alone time. Spending time alone will give you more clarity of the relationship. So I feel like for the first time, your friend is actually being isolated by source 100%, because not that in the past that they haven't isolated themselves, but I don't feel like they were isolating themselves enough to be able to have more clarity of the relationship. So that's why right now they're really being forced to leave any type of energy or any type of behavior or any type of indulgence that was keeping the relationship between you and them stagnant, to really leave this behind and to really come forward and just make some sort of movement. Yeah, look, I said movement, and the first card that I flipped after this one, it says taking the next step. So this is your person, getting out of this moment that they were with a lot of people, because I feel like when you're surrounded by people, sometimes you don't really have the time to think. And that's why you kind of at the beginning of your spiritual awakening, you kind of were isolated by source directly, where maybe you feel like you have no friends. Maybe you feel like, people, places, and things have kind of left you behind. But this is really source isolating you to, kind of get you ready for what's to come. And now this is kind of like marrying back to your person, where they are being asked to really step aside and spend this alone time to be able to have more clarity about the relationship. I feel like your person might have had some sort of insight about you. It could have been a dream. It could be that they're hearing more of you or they're speaking more of you. So it's automatically allowing them to really spend this alone time. And they are ready to kind of just take the next step. We also have here, I want to take the lead. So this is your person just being really honest on how to move forward. Okay, I see a situation where your person is going to desperately come because they're going to feel it's kind of too late. Yeah, and we got a card that says, I am genuinely sorry I hurt you. Okay, so not only they're going to come in and show you that they're worthy, but they're also going to be very apologetic. And I feel like this is an energy that you kind of been waiting for, of your person just really coming forward and admitting their wrongs. Because I do feel like you are going to have to either forgive a lot that you've seen. And we got here a card that says match made in heaven, 1212. So this is definitely your relationship really coming and blossoming in a heavenly way, how it's supposed to be. This is why your relationship with your person is going to be long term, because it's like the separation between you and them just made, for some reason, the love stronger. Which is kind of crazy, because you're probably sitting here like, is it stronger? But it really is, because internally, even though you're not seeing it, this person is having all these feelings for you. We got the romance feelings card here. So Your person is shifting internally. Your person is not only admitting their wrongs, but admitting that they truly do love you, because they are spending this alone time. They are finally being 100% isolated by God to be able to have more clarity of who you are. And I don't know if y'all are coming into like an overwhelming feeling, like if something is about to happen. But at the same time, when you're having all these feelings, I do feel like a lot of insecurities do come to light. Like a lot of things that you saw that were repeating itself in a cycle, and you kind of thought that it was going to be over, and when it wasn't, it kind of brought more insecurities. And this is not happening anymore for you and them. This is why they're kind of awakening to your truth. Okay? We have here a card that says pressure. You are not alone. Feel into the presence of others in your life and the community in the world. Okay? So this card is kind of funny for me because it's not about them or you. It's kind of about like, or the community. It's about the both of you, where you both are not alone. Like you both have been together this whole time in the fifth dimension. And this is why sometimes I know a lot of you could feel like you feel your person's energy all around you. And it's because you haven't been alone on this, which it does feel like a one-sided situation. But in higher realms, your person does suffer more than you. We also got the card freedom. You are already free from everything. I'm sorry, it's kind of early. But it says you are already free from everything. If you do not feel that way, explore how you are already. So this is for me, you really coming into that energy where you're finally freeing yourself from any type of fears, any type of anxious energy that you have had within you, to really make this blossom between you and your person. And I feel like you kind of got caught on everything because you have been knowing for some time now, and you are kind of in this energy where you want this to hatch already. You want this to truly come together. And I just split the deck and it says shift. The card that I have here is shift. So things are shifting. This person is coming after you. And we got a card that says enemies are falling. Nobody or anyone who has messed with you or your connection in some sort of any little way is gonna get away with it. Everything is falling and crumbling because you know how they say the world don't surround you? Well, it does. On this twin flame journey, the world does surround you when it comes to you and your person and coming into this twin flame journey. So anything that mess with you in this world is falling. The karmics are falling. The friends are falling. The toxic ex that keeps calling is falling. The toxic dad, the toxic mom, everything is falling. And you are going to get to a place where you and your person are not going to need anything but each other. And we have Hooked, already looking at you, tracking you online, wants to go further. So your person is not only receiving insight from higher realms, but they are also trying to get information from a physical realm by looking you up, they feel like maybe they don't have a whole lot of information about you. I don't know if you have been posting less or if you erase any type of social media or anything that you're doing right now. I feel like your person doesn't have enough information about you. Right? And yeah, we got here ups and downs. It says, life is naturally filled with ups and downs. Go with the flow. So you are being really asked by Source to really go with the flow in this connection, because God understands why this is not balanced. God sees your situation, why it's so unbalanced, why you're feeling the way you're feeling. So right now, while everything really does manifest and God brings this together, you just need to go with the flow. You naturally need to go with the flow. And just let God really bring things forward for you, because you have already done all the work. I feel like this person is going to really start making the effort to really come forward and show you that they're worthy. Because look, we have make the effort. This love is worth taking a risk. It's a big risk, because I do feel like when twin flame know each other, you guys are never each other's type. You might have met this person and be like, this is not my type. Or your person, or vice versa. Or you guys might have not known each other like in that way. And then when you start knowing about the connections, you start seeing why this is your person. And I feel like you had this information first in your person. You might have been like, this is not my type. But then they became your type. And now you are the person who's becoming this person's type, because look, we have unbreakable spiritual bond. You both have an unbreakable spiritual bond with one another. And while I'm recording this, we have 134 on the clock, and then we have 1212. I just seen 1212. So 134 is I love you by God, and 1212 is definitely indicating me that this is a spiritual journey between the both of you. Look, we got a card that says breaking from repetitive cycles. So your person has been repeating these cycles that make you repeat the cycles. Because if your person runs towards another energy, you're probably doing some type of twin flame normal thing, which is either checking your person out, having a lot of fears, having a lot of sadness, things coming to surface. So you have been repeating these cycles because your person has been repeating the cycles. This is why God is intervening, because this person can't repeat the cycle and make you go to a place where you came out from. It could have been really cold. The actions of your person could have been really cold towards you. But guess what? This is marrying back. This is marrying back in a way where it's really hitting them. It's really hitting them. Because how do you know that I know that you know that I know that you know? It's like now this person is kind of piecing the things together. Because you were kind of hidden on plain sight. And now I feel like positivity and you enjoying life is what's really going to come for you, because your person is finally breaking free from the repetitive cycle, and you are also breaking free from this repetitive cycle. We have a card that says, be brave and hold your head high. So this is what you had to do. You had to be brave and really hold your head high. Because you didn't know with who to communicate this with. Because who really understands these connections unless you really go through it? You really had to hold your head high and be brave, because your person was repeating these cycles. And we got a card that says, I was unawakened, now I'm not. So your person really awakening to the truth. Your person awakening to who you are. We got the divine timing card here. It's all happening in divine timing. And it's just crazy how divine timing is really out of our time. Because I feel like you could have had hopes maybe on some sort of holiday, some sort of birthday, some sort of something where you and your person met for the first time, some sort of date or birthdays or whatever that you really thought that this was going to come in and it didn't. And that's how you know God's timing is really out of our time, because we want to bring it, or we think we might have it pieced together, but we really don't. But we have a card here that says, become one with your higher self. So not only you have become more of your higher self, but your person is really letting go of that ego energy and finally becoming more of their higher selves to really connect with you. Because they do want to become a better person for you. They do want to change the dynamic that has been happening between you and them, where I feel like you have had more than headaches than anything else. Okay? I do feel like you do have a lot of positive things to say about your person, but I don't. This is for some of you. Like, I just see that since they are not doing a whole lot of physical movement, it really makes you feel like you don't have nothing to work with. Only the spiritual connection. It's like, okay, we're twins, but are you doing this? Are you doing that? It makes you question a lot of things. Look, and I just split the deck and it says admitting the problem. So your person is admitting this problem to themselves. It really did take a whole lot of divine information for this person to admit their problem, which is the repetitive cycle, which is them running away, which is them allowing their ego to interfere between you and the connection, which is them allowing other external energies, calling them twin, soulmate. They're admitting this problem. And I just feel like, look, we got a card that says time apart gave you the opportunity to work on yourself. And I feel like we've had this message previously that since you did go through this moment apart and separation, it kind of pushed you to work on your projects, to keep working on your family, on your kids, on if you have kids, and if you don't, to just keep working on yourself and keep being better. And I don't know sometimes why twin flames do that while they're in separation. I guess it's, you're trying to get where you need to be at. And I just don't even feel I don't feel is you trying to show this person that you're worthy. I just feel like you need to get on the same page as this person, not knowing that you are way more elevated than this person, even if this person has more finances than you. Even if they're more well-known in their community, you are more highly elevated because you're more highly spiritually ranked. This connection is happening because of you, because you were literally the anchor to make this connection happen. While this person was just running around doing X, Y, and G. You had to go through all these spiritual transitions. And not that your person wasn't going through these transitions with you, but they were only going with it on a spiritual way. While you had to go through it 100%. And look, we got a card that says, you are my biggest wish. not only you doing the work got this person into this energy, but the amount of pain that you have gone through to get this person to this energy. We have this will bring abundance and stability. I feel like for a lot of you, a lot of things have been stagnant in your life when it comes to manifestations, work, and things. And it's because it's really meant to come in all at once with this person. Sometimes I just feel like maybe you have worked so hard to really make things happen in your life that you wish that things kind of came because of your hard work. And it's coming in because of your hard work. But I just feel like you don't want someone to just put a golden armor around you and just be like, oh, elevate you here, finances this. Like, where is the finances for all the hard work that we have been putting in? And we got here light at the end of the tunnel. And if you feel like it's not going to be like this, it is. It's just coming all at once. It's not going to be your person who's going to only rescue you, but also the things that you have been working on really hard, really hatching, really coming in. You are going to be really grateful with the final outcome of this whole situation. We got in the bottom of the deck, you got this, because you do got this. And we got a card that says, I want to reconcile, second chance. So your person is going to come in and want a second chance with you because it's just an energy where I feel like your person is getting to a place where they feel it's too late, or they're getting to a place where they're feeling lost and grief for you for the first time because you have felt lost and grief. And these type of connections are the type of connections that make you feel all type of situations. So your person is getting to a place of loss and grief because they finally know about the connection. I had a dream about you. When you had dreams about your twin flame, they feel intensely intense and real. And I feel like whatever they had was intensely and real. And they're finally getting to this place of grief and loss towards your energy. Look, we got a card that says, what's going on? Is your person asking themselves what's going on? Because it's kind of different. It's kind of different of how you both know. You already kind of over it because you've been knowing. But this person, it's in a place of a lot of turbulence in their head because they're getting to a place where they're finally going to make a move. And we have a card that says, you saved me, because you did save them. You had a spiritual connection with them the whole time, and you saw them walking in a very negative place, negative people, negative situations, and you just sat here in your crown doing all the spiritual work that a twin flame journey needs. It needs to be nourished. It needs to be watered. It needs to be plant the seed and be watered. And you were the one watering it. Your person was watering the connection in the spiritual way. Because I'm not taking away of the work that goes behind the scenes. Because behind the scenes, trust me, they suffer more. But how is that feeling of, okay, behind the scenes, they suffer more, but at the same point in time, you kind of sit here and you're just like, I got to do it both ways. It's not an easy task, you guys. Really pat yourselves in the back for this journey that you guys been going through. There is going to be light at the end of the tunnel, because it's not only your person that wants to get in the right page with you. God really wants to get in the right page with you. because they're tired of seeing you suffering. They're tired of seeing you sad. They're tired of seeing you wait. And they're tired of seeing your person doing the wrong choices towards the connection. Even though the wrong choices are the right choices. Because even if they were walking to a karmic, another energy, anything, it was all to guide them to you. And this is why there is light at the end of the tunnel for you guys, because it's not only your person who wants to get in the right page with you, but also God himself wanting to get in the right page with you, because you do you do deserve your karmic justice. Even though, like, before we come into this earth, we kind of do sign up for these type of things. We sign up for it. We sign up for it. You sign up for it. You do. But at the same time, it's like, I know equality is something that you will desire in this connection, because by giving the information to one person first and then to the other, and then you going through all these spiritual transitions, is that equality? It is. It is equality. It's just very confusing. It is very confusing. It's a very confusing energy. It's a energy where you just need to have more faith than anything else, because and what else you're going to rely on. And I just have a card here that says patience is key. And I feel like this is what really triggers twin flames out there, not recognizing the time that it takes and the patience and everything that involves. Okay. And I don't know, it's just something really different in the air. Look, it says here, unsent messages. I've written several messages, but delete them. So I am going to leave it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to book a reading with me, the information is on the description below. I will talk to you guys next time.